The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
All right, so we're going to start this off silently.
Ready to go?
Yeah, Marcus, your brain's in it.
Yeah. Today, we're going to do a motivational prayer.
All right, good.
This is a prayer for emotional healing.
Ah, all right,
Okay.
very nice.
When insecurity hits me like a raging wind, be with me, Father Satan.
That's nice.
When doubt strikes me like lightning, remind me of truth. When fear overpowers me, hold me in your wing, great dragon.
Oh, that's sweet.
If pain grabs me like a claw, heal me with your mighty power. When depression fills me like water in a well, shower my soul with joy, beautiful peacock angel.
Well, it would give more water to the well, wouldn't it?
I don't understand.
Oh, I'm just saying it's a false analogy. It's a bad analogy.
If anxiety creeps through my mind and takes over my thoughts, place me on solid ground. When I think that I am not good enough, make my spirit shine as a star, wise serpent. If I feel that it is too hard to go on, give me strength. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. Very
Hail
nice.
Satan.
That was actually motivational and
Yeah.
encouraging.
I thought that we could all use a pick-me-up.
Well, welcome to the most
okay.
motivational and encouraging round table yet, everybody. Who else? Who's sitting around at this round table?
Jerry Zebrowski. I'm a fat mouse living in a tiny house today.
Oh, really? What happened?
It's really sad.
When did your house get so tiny? When
Yeah,
did you
man.
get so fat?
I don't know. Probably like the day I was fucking born. I've been really
man.
fat for a long time.
Yeah.
And my house, too small.
You were celebrating your birthday yesterday, and now you're a little hungover.
Happy
today.
birthday to me.
It was
Happy
Jackie.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Jackie.
Thank you,
birthday,
guys.
Jackie.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
It was Kevin's birthday too, apparently.
But no one gives a fuck.
Yeah,
That's
no one
fine.
cares. Yeah.
Last week, man.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah,
also
apparently,
Jackie's
yeah.
birthday,
Everybody
though.
stayed
Yeah,
in.
but it's
Yeah.
all. It was more my birthday than it was his
Isn't
birthday.
that interesting?
Yeah,
how you
no,
guys
that's
both
fine,
had birthdays, but then only people are talking about Jackie's birthday.
No, it's fine, man. It's fine, man.
I didn't know
Bob,
black
you
people had birthdays.
They
Yeah,
don't.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
We just appear, man.
Well, they
We
don't
just
get
show
presents. That's for sure.
up. Yeah, we just kind of appear, and we're mad already.
That's fine.
That's how it is, dude.
I'm Ed Larson.
Holden McNeely, and I just want to get rid of some of those Facebook rumors out there. I am not retarded, ladies. It's been a bit of a weird week with that, but yeah, getting some PMs on that. But you know, if you want me to go see a doctor to prove to you all that I'm not, I am not retarded.
You've had some private messages accusing you of retardation?
Yeah, I guess it's going around with some of the ladies, some of the more attractive ladies. Yeah, and I just want to say again for the third time, I am not retarded.
You're not. You heard it here
You got to
first.
stop chasing after trucks, man.
Yeah, I think it's some of those actions have put me in a bit of a bind with
Pissing
some of
on
the
all
more
the fire
attractive
hydrants.
ladies on Facebook.
Yeah, and of course people think, oh, Ed's making a joke because retards chase after trucks. Holden as a child dressed as a vampire and would chase after cars.
Yeah, I chase after cars that pass my house.
Which is true.
But that doesn't make me retarded.
It does, but okay.
But if they're truly attractive women, they could be spam bots.
That's true, that's true.
Could
But
just be spam bots calling you retarded.
I sent him some dick pics and they got offended, so I think it was real women.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You want retard? I'll show you retard.
Yeah, you want to see a retard? I'll show you my dopey retard right now, and I draw a little face on him, and I'd send it out. It was
That's
great.
what you call your cock the dopey retard?
Yeah, the dopey retard. Just because I do that doesn't make me fucking have a syndrome of sorts or something.
Retards are strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm small and
I
weak.
feel like retards usually have big dicks too.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
you prove that you're not a retard.
Exactly.
Sure,
so I
a
shoot
tiny
that
dick.
over. Exactly. My tiny, dumb, dopey retard.
It's ironic it's called the
Knobbly.
dopey retard when it's so tiny and weak. And in reality, retards tend to be big and strong.
It drools a lot. That's why I call it that.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah. That's fine.
Oh yeah, Kevin Barnett, man. That's me, man. Ice cream cake millionaires. That's my team.
Not bad. You had a bad experience with ice cream cake because ice cream cake, you bought some and then you put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, no, I may have made some mistakes, man.
Because everyone knows that you go in the freezer.
Yeah. Well, I may have been drinking, man. I was drinking a little bit. Dropped a lot of money on this cake, man. It's gone now.
Well, you're not retarded at all. We got Amber Nelson, roundtable favorite.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Amber.
Hey.
I had a retarded kid hump me in a pool one time at church.
Yeah. I think you've told this story before. I love that story.
Yeah, it was real. And nobody helped me.
It was in front of all the
church-going
pastors and
people.
all the adults there, and they saw you get violently abused by this retarded child.
Yeah, he knocked me under the water, pulled my pants off, pulled my top off.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah, and then my aunt who drove me made me stay to show good face. So I had to stick around and keep talking to people afterwards.
Retarded kids get away with anything.
It's too bad that was before cell phone cameras.
That would be amazing. I would love to see that on Worldwide Hip Hop.
How old was the kid?
We were all in high school.
30.
Oh, high school? Jesus Christ.
It's real. It's my first
story.
time I moved to that town. I went to a pool party to say hello to
Go
people.
hump the new girl, Bobby.
Alpha good.
Oh, that's good, Bobby. That's pretty great. He was rock hard.
Oh, yeah, he's rock hard.
That's perfect.
Huge cock. I could
Well,
see
the
it.
weird thing is he called his cock the Holden McNeely.
Big mean cock,
Yeah, we got a round table. I guess I'll say virgin just for fun, but I don't know if you're not a virgin. Would not assume you're a very attractive gentleman. Danny, you're Jawless.
Yep,
I remembered it. Danny Jawless.
Yeah. Hey everyone, hi. I was
Danny.
supposed to tell a story, and I was just gonna say with your ice cream cake thing, I do like a birthday show, or used to, and I had to buy my own cake for the show.
It's tragic.
It's fucking sad.
And the guy was like, "Oh, whose birthday is it?" And I was like, "It's mine." And he just looked at me so sadly, and then gave me one of the cakes for free. He felt so terrible.
I should do that just when I want a cake randomly. Buy a birthday cake for myself. Maybe I'll get it for
If
free.
you can really sad it up, people will give you all sorts of stuff.
After hearing that story, do you want to apologize for Amber? To Amber for humping her in the pool?
You all handled that story so well. I was having like a panic attack during that time.
Amber, what would you do if you saw that retarded kid face to face right now walking down the street?
Oh, I've seen him afterwards. Like bagging groceries at Winn-Dixie.
Oh, is he bagging groceries?
He's bagging groceries.
That's
now.
perfect.
And I just say, hello, Barrett. And he's like, hello.
Remember that day?
Oh, man. All right, I'm Ben Kissel, and with us as always, newsman Marcus Parks. Marcus, what's our first story today?
This is from Kevin. A truck driver has accidentally shot off his own penis.
Oh, that'll happen.
What kind of gun?
Geronimo Narciso had been... Geronimo Narciso
That's amazing.
had been drinking with friends in the Philippines when he produced his gun and fired it twice into the air. He was tucking the gun into his waistband after his friends implored him to put it away when it fired into his crotch. The 37-year-old was rushed to a nearby hospital where he died.
Wow.
Damn.
Shot to the dick kills you, huh?
He probably hit the femoral artery in the thigh.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely
Bled out.
killed this guy. I mean, I guess if your friend's shooting a gun up in the air, you just let him keep on going until that thing's out of bullets, right?
Oh,
It's the Philippines. What was he going to shoot?
What happened to old Geronimo? Well, you know, he shot his dick off and died.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, he died.
He probably lived, but then the doctor was like, hey, you're going to not have a penis again, ever. And he's like, kill me.
Self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. Yeah, he lost his little Holden McNeely.
Yeah, also, if you live, every single person you meet is going to be like, why are you walk with a limp? It's like, I shot my dick off.
Oh, that's so cool.
Saddest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. 50 Cent would not be nearly as cool if one of those bullets that ran through his body shot off his dick.
I don't
you can't
think,
rap after that.
I don't think I could live without a cock. It makes me come.
Yeah.
The cock makes you come?
Yeah.
Not like the
You'd
woman?
have to go.
Yeah. I'd have to just go pass on to the other side where hopefully they have some kind of like holy dick in heaven.
So you just like jack off to pictures of your cock?
Yeah,
Like, just
I
the
look.
idea of
Well,
having
no,
a
I don't
cock
have to
makes
look
you
at
come.
pictures of it because I'm looking at it while I'm jerking it off.
But you don't fantasize about anybody else, like sucking on it or nothing.
I
It's just
think
like
about like big machines, like robots taking over cities and stuff.
right. That's good. It's a good futuristic jack off sesh.
Like sort of big metal faces breathing fire at buildings.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sounds like you went to a couple of monster truck rallies as a child and had an interesting bathroom experiences.
Yeah, those bathrooms are weird.
You imagine
Sure you
going to-
get on the trough there, boy.
You're watching the grave digger fucking truck just smash a bunch of cars, and Holden's just like jacking off to all the cars getting smashed.
Dude, honestly, to get real for a second, has anybody been to a monster truck?
No, I
show?
wanna
Yeah.
go, though.
You
I
have?
was a kid,
Yeah. How was it, man? Was it cool?
amazing.
Oh, dude, Truckosaurus was there. It was fucking awesome.
I go in a second, man.
It's the best time you'll ever have your whole life.
Yeah, right. What do you imagine getting to go today? We can get wasted and like it would be so much more fun. I
What
think.
the fuck are we doing here?
I have no fucking clue.
Man, we are seriously slipping. I've never been there. That shit's been my dream. I'd ask my mom, Claudette Barnett's always hating on all my dreams, wouldn't let me go.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's sad and tragic. Medieval times or a monster truck rally? What's
Medieval times is amazing, but
Yeah,
I'm
monster
gonna
truck
have to say
rally.
monster
Yeah,
truck
monster
rally.
Everyone's so trashy
Yeah.
and hammered.
Yeah.
Oh man, people just getting hit in the stands.
Right? Are people like
Punches.
smoking joints and shit in the stands? Is
I
that going on?
imagine. I don't know. I was so young.
You probably
Yeah.
could with all the exhaust and fumes from the cars. You can smoke anything you want.
Probably doing meth. I highly doubt that they're smoking weed.
I mean,
Do
possibly.
you guys have like a monster truck rally memory, like anything that sticks out from that experience?
Definitely Truckosaurus.
Okay.
Truckosaurus
Because
is
the whole
pretty great.
time you're just waiting for him because they build it like at the rally Truckosaurus.
Does it transform into a robot dinosaur? What's the deal?
It comes out and they bring all of the lights down. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
sort of it's a long type thing that comes out. It slithers out and then it fucking.
Again, are we talking
and
about
then it-
Holden's droopy dick here? Sounds terrifying.
The lights definitely get turned off right before it comes out. Yeah.
And then
yeah.
it transforms and comes upright, and then it picks up a car and it eats it, and then blows fire out its nose.
Yes.
That's
fucking
great.
incredible.
Danny, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, has anyone here ever been to a demolition derby?
Oh, no, man.
I went to one.
Yeah.
It's all this shit I need to go to.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know one,
It's
Kissel?
really
I was at
fun.
one once. Yeah, they were a great time.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing near the end. Starts off amazing. You're gonna want to know the car's gonna get beat up, and by the end they're kind of like bumping each other.
Yeah,
They
like
don't
they can
really
barely-
work
They-
anymore.
yeah. But up top, incredible.
So what does it go till one car is still standing?
One car
One
running.
car running.
Literally just running. That's
Yeah.
it.
Who
Just
are these
sits there.
dudes inside the cars?
That's what makes it awesome. Is that for a lot of these, at least in good old Virginia, where I'm from,
Yeah.
you can just enter. Like these are just
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
that's
like,
the same
yeah.
thing in Wisconsin.
Yeah, like it's just. So some of them were like some of them went in going in forward, which is not how you want to do that. So they got knocked out early, but got epically beat up.
What's the strategy?
but they're
You want to go
woman
in back.
blew.
You want to try to hit people with your back.
Oh, so you're not fucking up your engine.
Exactly.
Put the engine in the back. Put the engine in the back.
Yeah,
That's
but then
how
it
we win.
hurts
That's
you.
brilliant.
That's it. Isn't also part of it is then you have a whole back of a car protecting you?
Yeah, but I
So
mean, your
what
car's
happens
gonna end
when
up
you-
squished. Yeah.
What happens when you lose? Do you just sit in your car and wait till it's over? Or do you like try to run across the field?
Yeah,
Well,
you-
your
you-
wife definitely divorces you. She's doesn't want to be with no loser.
Yeah. No, you have to run off and then deal with the sadness of losing the demolition derby.
Well, and they get real drunk. I'm fairly certain because I got backstage because one of my dad's friends was doing it, and I'm fairly certain they were drinking before they raced. I only
Had to.
Oh yeah, they just get trashed and race around. But the shitty thing is they race around in mud, which makes it all go fairly slow.
Yeah.
I would have liked
Yeah.
it to be a little bit quicker.
I'm surprised they never did a demolition derby, but like with horses.
Oh yeah, just have them bump into each other
Just
like
horses fucking go into town on each other.
that. That would be incredible.
Probably
a lot
back
of
in the
horses
olden
would
days.
die.
Yeah, probably,
Yeah,
right?
that-
Where they just like dudes on horseback, like full metal, like gear, breathing fire out of their metal
Right.
faces.
Hoofing at each other.
Yeah,
Leading
just
with the
horses.
back of the horse. You have to lead with the back of the horse.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit's on- you want to try to get the horse to shit on the other horse's face, temporarily blinding it. Yeah, that's a
that's
strategy.
very cool.
Well, that's kind of what a joust is. Just running two horses against each other.
But I'm talking about just a circle arena, fucking 20 horses, dudes on the back of them just charging at each other all at once.
I think
That's
the key
mayhem.
is you don't feed the horses for like a week before.
So they want
Right,
to eat
they're
the other
hungry.
horses.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
that
they're
would be
just
sick
insane.
to have like a giant robot horse that comes out, slithers out, and just grabs the horse and eats it. That would be crazy.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
I
we
would
need
absolutely love that. So, the friends of this guy must feel pretty bad for asking him to put his gun away, huh?
Oh, they implored him.
Yeah.
Please.
I implore you, put your 9 away.
Well, his family, Geronimo's family, says that he did not carry a weapon, and they suspect foul play. Although police have said there is no foul play whatsoever, they found a
Interesting.
pistol with 4 live ammunitions and one spent shell near the area.
I mean, it is the Philippines.
That was
Well, I
probably
mean,
his
if you
first
shoot your
gun.
dick off, you're not gonna keep holding that gun. The gun is gone. That's the last thing you think about. You got no dick.
Also, I bet he was really annoying because I imagine with that name, probably everywhere you go, you like kick down the door and you scream, Geronimo! Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'd have to.
It's hilarious twice.
Narcissism.
He's got to live with it his whole life. It's a sad way to go.
And that's why they'd be happy. It's like, good. I'm glad he fucking chopped his own goddamn dick off.
How many times have you said that in your life, Jackie?
8. 8 times.
I mean, I guess none of his friends wanted to apply pressure to the wound. Perhaps that's what killed him. You know, if you shoot your dick off, that's just going to be a tough one to tell your buddies to hold on to.
I mean, hell, he didn't die at the hospital. He died on the way to the hospital. He was pronounced dead on arrival.
He just bled all that through his cock, huh?
Yeah, I guess they waited a while to call the cops.
I guess so. If you had to laugh for a while, then realize it's a very serious incident. I guess that's one thing that women, you can never shoot your dick off, Amber. That's kind of a nice feeling.
I could shoot my tits off.
No.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah, I could shoot them off.
How could you shoot your tits off? Maybe with a shotgun.
Yeah,
Off
with
to
a
the
shotgun.
side.
Or, off the side, or like just put the gun and the holster the opposite way down.
I don't think there's ever been a story where a woman shot her tits off.
I can try to find one.
We'll see if it's possible.
Google image search that.
Yeah, Google image woman shoots tits off.
Can't see if it's possible.
No.
It's just
You gotta
difficult.
Google
You gotta come
breasts.
at a
They're not gonna
crazy
put tits in
angle.
a news story.
Yeah, the angle would have to be really
Angle's
bizarre.
gotta be perfect.
I feel like, but if you're a dude coming up on a chick, well, I guess you're not shooting your own tits off though, but you could be like, say goodbye to your tits and like get the angle in perfectly.
You'd have to like slide under her, point up,
Yeah.
and shoot like that.
Yeah,
double gun.
I knew a girl.
so.
I knew a girl in college that was always very pretty and got kind of depressed about it. Then shot her face off, lived,
That's always the
then
sad
became a stripper.
The no-face stripper.
She had a face that was like all kind of like sewed together, but she was actually very pretty afterwards. Like she still had the eyes, like these manic, really big blue eyes.
So she did a terrible job of shooting her
She
fucking
did a bad
face off.
job. Yeah, she didn't go up. You're supposed to go up.
Right.
Wow.
She just went
She went
straight
like that.
through. She went
Yeah.
down even.
Okay.
She went down. Yeah.
Fish hook.
Definitely knows nothing about anatomy.
Yeah, definitely not. She didn't want to die at all. Marcus, any stories with women shooting their tits off?
I have a woman. No, there's just I just found a forum where they asked like, "Do you ever shoot heroin into your breasts?" And one woman said, "Yeah."
Oh, she does. That's interesting.
That is nice.
Yeah, Danny, you ever do that? You ever put it in your cock or anything like that? Heroin? Yeah, sometimes.
I think if you've seen me once, you can tell I've experimented.
Yeah, that man's cock is full of heroin.
Yeah.
Let's
You look
suck
like a young Raul Julia.
all right.
okay.
All right.
I
From
don't
Street
Any ladies
Fighter
out
fame.
there in the market for
Insulted or compliment?
Gomez Adams. Come on.
The Street Fighter. That's an insult, but the Addams Family, that's a compliment.
Yeah, he played M. Bison,
Yes.
right? M. Bison?
That was his last role.
And that was his last role in the Street Fighter movie, which we watched the other night, and it is fucking bad.
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah. I saw it recently too. I was like, what the fuck were they thinking?
You don't want to rewatch. That's a key strategy I've learned in my life. About anything you enjoyed as a child,
Right.
movie-wise, you don't rewatch. It's never going to turn
I
out
just want to
good.
bully my young self when I see a movie like that I did, because I think I did like Street Fighter when I saw it. Like, I just want to call myself a fucking faggot for liking shit like that.
I
you know?
watched Time Cop like 10 times in a weekend once.
What? Like, in June. In June of this year.
And Time Cop is horrible.
Oh, yeah. It's another Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Right, right. I was obsessed
He
with
plays a time cop.
I was obsessed with Desperado, but that kind of holds up. So.
Desperado's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Demolition Man.
Yeah,
Demolition
which
Man still holds up.
Yeah.
Taco Bell
Yeah.
should win the fast food wars.
it holds up, but it's shitty great, right?
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Amber,
Good.
So did this woman stripper, did she make some good money?
I think so, but she blew it all on meth.
She did.
Yeah, I would sit there and watch her like do it. Then she'd shake a little bit, like be like, "You want some?" And I was like, "No, I'm cool."
When, where?
That's the
I
best.
just like hanging out.
I just like seeing this happen.
Just be my friend.
So you knew her before she blew her face off?
No, I knew her afterwards. Only afterwards.
Only afterwards.
Yeah, and I saw pictures of her before, and I know people that knew her before, and they're like, "Yeah, she was kind of sweet, but very troubled, and like very pretty."
Yeah.
But just, you know, very troubled, and then just blew her brains out.
I keep wanting this story to take a turn to positive
No.
in any way.
No, I mean, that's
I can't find her on Facebook.
Oh,
she's got a job. I mean, yeah, she's not on Facebook. You have to have
Yeah, why would she be on? Yeah,
That's what we call an off-the-grid woman.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's on no Facebook.
Yeah, no Facebook, faceless
used to have a pretty Facebook.
Yeah, I feel like Amber, all of your stories are horrifying and difficult. Right? Like,
What?
All right, Marcus, let's get to another horrifying and difficult story.
Many people who end their Friday or Saturday nights in a hospital emergency room have been drinking alcohol. In fact, public health experts estimate that about 1/3 of all injury-related ER visits involved alcohol consumption. But when the Hopkins researchers surveyed ER patients who'd been drinking, they found that Budweiser was the #1 brand consumed.
Budweiser, yeah, Budweiser.
Number 1 forever, king of beers.
That's great.
Followed by Steel Reserve malt liquor.
There you go.
Colt 45 malt liquor.
yeah.
Bud Ice malt liquor.
Right.
Bud Ice.
Bud Light. And a discount-priced vodka called Barton's.
Barton's made the list.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe a liquor wasn't number 1. Wouldn't you think liquor would be the #1 thing that would get you to the hospital,
Poor
get you
people
drunk
just,
or
it's
quick?
what poor people drink. It's like
cheap.
the most popular of the booze. That's
Yeah.
why Budweiser's
Yeah, but
#1.
Yeah, but I mean, you would think that a hard liquor would get you drunker quicker and it would make you go to the hospital faster with alcohol poisoning.
Here's an interesting thing.
I'm sorry, by the way. I've been sick, so my voice sounds bad.
It's fine. You sound great.
You sound great.
You look bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Gaunt.
I feel like a real Kevin Barnett right now.
I see what you're doing, man. I'm gonna put my sunglasses back.
No, I made a funny joke.
He put him back on. He put his sunglasses back.
Those look good, Kevin.
Stolen
you are a
sunglasses
different
he's
person.
wearing.
Yeah.
Those stolen?
Oh, I stole them.
All right.
Yeah.
Kevin said he stole them
Stereotypes.
from a guy, and then the guy came back and his sunglasses were gone. And he started punching strangers.
He just started punching the fuck out. Like, it was at a
This
party.
is a real story?
Yeah, no, we were at a party.
okay.
And there's a bunch of people in this party. We go outside, we walk like half a block down, and there's these sunglasses just sitting on top of a car. I'm like, oh shit, free sunglasses.
That's right. Yeah, naturally.
We thought somebody just forgot them. So I took them, and like 5 minutes later, this dude just comes out. Who the fuck took my sunglasses? I spent $150 on the sunglasses. And he just starts punching random people that are just around.
Wow, you're wearing $150
Yeah,
sunglasses?
man, I feel
Jeez.
great.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah,
Was he drinking Budweiser?
Yeah, Budweiser. Yeah.
Sounds like maybe a Barton's kind of guy.
that was weird. Like, I think the only times I've injured myself drinking is just when I've been drinking beers only.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I'd been drinking. Well, I'd been drinking for probably about 12 hours. And I was just standing in my room, just standing there, texting somebody, and I just fell. I just fell over.
No stairs or anything.
Nothing. I
Just collapsed. Like a roller dice.
I
Like the
fell
room
into
was
my
haunted.
keyboard. I almost broke my keyboard and these chairs. I just
So if
fell.
you had to explain what happened to a doctor, you would just have no explanation.
Literally, I was just
I
standing
was standing there and I fell down.
I forgot how to stand.
Oh, man.
It's difficult, man.
That's great.
Here's some interesting stats about this. Though Budweiser has 9.1% of the national beer market, it represents 15% of the ER market.
Okay.
However, Steel Reserve, it has 0.8% of the market.
I love a good Steel Reserve, by
But
the way.
it accounts for 14.7 of all ER visits involving alcohol.
That's amazing.
Steel Reserve gets you fucking
Yeah,
trashed.
It gets you wasted.
Yeah.
And they didn't even try to make that thing taste good. That's why all these kids are a bunch of pussies with Four Loko and all that trash. Steel Reserve tastes like a hardcore beer.
P-Funk, when I knew them, they drank Steel Reserve.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, they love that shit.
That was my drink of choice that whole first year and a half I was in New York, man. I
St.
blacked
Ives
out
and
a
some
lot.
Steel Reserve.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's like 50 cents, and it's
It's perfect.
30 ounces of high.
High
Yeah, it's
octane
like
energy and
8.3%
intelligence.
or something.
Yeah.
But they just have it in the bodegas here? I've never had it.
Still,
Don't
oh, yeah, it's
start.
everywhere. No, you can have it.
I
It's
should
fine.
probably start. It sounds pretty great.
You just gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah, you'll go to sleep.
Yeah. I need sleep. I need more sleep.
Hey, Ed, have you ever told your SantaCon story on this show?
I don't know.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
you told your SantaCon story about kicking all the people out of the bar.
Oh no, in the ER room. But anyway, I'll tell it. Who
Yeah,
gives a
tell
fuck?
it.
Yeah.
You
might wanna explain SantaCon.
SantaCon is a day when a bunch of fucking jerk-offs dress up like Santa Claus and they ruin New York City.
Yeah, it sounds like fun in theory. You all dress up like Santa Claus and bar crawl, but it's the biggest
You
bunch of
put a-
fucking pieces of shit, and they get hammered and then
Yeah,
harass people.
I did SantaCon last year.
You
That's right.
Yeah, no, I did, man. Some people from high school were doing it, and I was like, all right,
You're a
shit.
douchebag.
Nothing's
Well, I'll tell you,
worse than a drunk.
nothing's greater
Cool
than
guy.
a son walking with his father during SantaCon, and then his son's like, "Is Santa Claus real?" And then the father just points to you and says, "No, no, he's not real. I promise you."
Nothing's worse than giving a douchebag liquor in a costume, man.
Oh,
they
it's
just
bad.
end up like a
They
fucker.
also get insecure because at some point you realize you're wearing a Santa Claus suit and you're drunk, and then you just act like a douchebag because you feel
Yeah,
like
all types of things happened that day. I did it. I lost my pants. I don't know how you lose.
that happened.
I lost my pants. I remember I had
Falling
to
down,
go.
just standing, losing pants during SantaCon.
I had to go into a store and buy pants because my pants were gone. I didn't fuck
What do
anybody.
you mean?
I don't know.
Did you have them on your legs?
Yeah, I
You are
lost them.
bad at it, man. You're
I just don't understand how a man loses pants.
I think it's the way Kevin tells stories. Because you'll be like, went to the store, and all of a sudden my pants were gone, and you leave out. There's clearly a middle section of the
There's a
story.
victim involved. There's a
What
woman
happened?
full
There
of
was
blood.
no woman.
Oh, yeah, they're shocking.
Pants.
But how can you say that with any sort of assuredness?
You must have been to the bathroom.
I don't know what happened, man. All I know is I had walked to the store in boxers to buy pants.
How the fuck did they let you in?
Well, they knew I needed pants, man.
I will guarantee sale.
It's an easy sell.
That's true. You see a dude coming into your pants store with no pants, you're like, I got a sale. If I can't sell a pants to that man with no pants, I'm out of the business.
So anyway, so you were what? You were working on
Oh yeah, so
SantaCon.
one of the guys I work with, he went home real late, and he got home at like 5 a.m. And his roommate's girlfriend shows up at like 5:30 in a Santa suit, and she's being all crazy. He's like, "Where you been?" She's like, "Oh, he closed down the bar." Just drifting off, and he's just like, "Oh, okay, you closed down the bar. Well, that was like 2 hours ago. Where have you been?" And she's like, "Oh, I just walked home. It's a nice night." And then when she turned around, he realizes the back of her Santa suit was just covered in blood.
Oh, that's great.
And someone fucking smashed another Santa Claus smashed a bottle over her head. Like after they started talking longer.
What?
And so he brings her to the hospital, and it's 6:30 in the morning. He brings her to the hospital, and the entire emergency room is just people dressed like
Full of
Santa Claus.
They got the people roped off who are drinking Budweiser, the Steel Reserve people. There's just one Santa Claus who shot his dick off.
Fucking love it. I could imagine. You should have taken a picture, man. That's
I would
Took a
fucking love
picture,
to.
and then they told him he had to delete it because of legal rights.
That's ridiculous. Danny, you ever get so drunk you had to go to the hospital or emergency room situation?
Nope. I've been to the emergency room once, and it was not. I was punched.
Asthma?
No, I got punched in the back of the head. in
Oh,
New
that
York
was
City.
rude.
Yeah, it was very rude.
Why do you punch you?
It's a gang initiation.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
this is one of my
Wow, it
biggest
happened
fears.
to Henry Zebrowski too. That's a gang
A gang
initiation.
initiation.
Yeah.
My biggest
really
fear is
have?
that-
Oh, I
Yes.
forgot about that.
Henry
Yeah, he got
in
punched in the back of the head for no reason, and that's why.
It's a gang initiation. What you have to do, I learned, is you have to, because I became a contestant, is you get punched, and then you have to knock the person down in one punch. It's just a complete
Oh, I
stranger.
see.
You get one punch, you have to knock
oh,
down
well,
the
this
ground.
actually makes me feel good.
Yeah.
They're not going to knock me down with one punch.
Yeah.
I mean, they get you good enough in the back of the spine.
Well, my biggest fear is it's a drive-by situation. They're like, shoot the biggest guy you see, and if I'm done. Like,
Yeah,
immediately
no,
go.
they're going to go after me.
Yeah.
And I was an easy target, but I didn't go down. But then I did have to get 4 stitches in the
So
back.
the guy didn't even pass the gang
good.
initiation.
So you didn't
That's
pass
good.
on you.
That's what I thought at first.
You're a
and
tough teacher.
And then I
no
thought-
easy A's.
But then I talked to the guy afterwards, and he was like, "That means he has to punch another person." And I was like,
yeah.
I should have gone down. I didn't know.
So if you
no,
get
that's
punched
fine.
in the
Fuck
back
the
of the
other
head,
person. If the other
Go
person
down.
goes down,
go down. Be
You'll
a
save
gentleman.
I
somebody
should
Go
have gone down. I
down.
would have gone down if I'd known, but I was just so strong that I just.
that kid was too weak. He shouldn't be allowed in that gang.
Do they do that to women too, or do they just rape them?
Yeah,
It's like a
Oh, yeah,
rape
no, it's
in.
definitely
That's a
gang
whole
rape.
different gang initiative.
Yeah. And they play bongo butt with them. They, just play drums on their asses.
Yeah. All the women sign waivers, so it's rape, but it's not really rape.
Yeah,
Like all
yeah,
rape.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you signed the waiver.
Yeah, of course. It's like,
It's like going on a water slide. You know what's going to happen.
yeah, no, I think it's always appropriate to equate rape with going on a water slide. I don't have a problem with that. And certainly Danny.
Well, it's definitely
Danny
wet.
Jawless doesn't have a problem with it. Or Jawless.
Where were you?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Where were
thank
you walking around? Brooklyn?
I was right in front of the Atlantic Mall, which is why because I tried to go into the Atlantic Mall and tried to get the security
Go to
footage.
Target?
Days later.
Oh, then that didn't happen.
Oh yeah, they wouldn't let me get it, but
Get
I really
punched
wanted
again.
it because I was like, please, it'd be so funny.
I
having
would
my
give
life.
you the security footage, but then I would have to arrest my own son. So we're just going to let him go. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I'm happy you made it out okay.
I did make it out okay. It was a good story in retrospect. It was fun. It was exciting. The guy asked me whether I remembered what 9/11 was. That was a highlight.
Oh, that's awesome.
They have to. It was my doctor.
That's very, very interesting.
My doctor's. It was like his first. So first off, you have a head injury. I never knew this, but your head injury, you like get to move to the front of the line.
Yeah.
Like there were people bleeding profusely, and they were like, "This kid first." It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. They move you real quick, and then. But when I got in there, it was my doctor's like second day. He said. It was like his second day, like working the emergency room. He was really nervous, and they have to ask you a bunch of questions, and he hadn't prepared his questions. And so he was like, he would literally go like, he'd be like, okay, thing in your life, what's your mother's name? Like he would like look at, and he was like, event, and then he just went, do you remember what 9/11 was? And I was like, yeah, no, I was like, please.
Yeah, I'll never.
You're gonna want to rethink that question when you like maybe think of a different event.
Well, you don't want to be actual truthful. Like, oh, that's the day they took down the imperialist scene.
Well, it was funny. Because he went, do you remember what 9/11 was? I just went, yeah. And he went, okay, that's a good answer.
That's the day the Jews won.
Well, we thought you had your brain checks out. You were just fine. That's great.
I had one time I was in the hospital for my hernia, and I had a similar situation. I had a guy training on me.
Yeah.
And I had a hernia. So this guy, they're like showing him like where to grab my balls. It was the worst. He's like, no, not there. And he's like, oh my God, stop this now.
It's like the first time your girlfriend goes down on you, you're just like, okay, this is what you're going to need to know about me and my nuts.
Oh man, that'd be good. Like a girl training another girl on a blowjob.
Sure, we could watch it right now.
Two blowjobs. Yeah, that's why that would be fun. So you get two of them.
Yeah, or you get her mother involved.
Yeah.
A mother-daughter blowjob situation.
Yeah. You've seen those videos.
I have.
Yeah. Is that what you're into, Danny?
Well, I like to experiment.
Yeah, with the mother-daughters. We had a friend in
the
college.
sextants.
He wore, all he did was wear sweatpants, and he would just play video games all day, and he would come in his sweatpants.
Ew.
And all he would do, he would just come in his sweatpants.
I don't like that I got associated with him.
Yeah, his name, we called him
And
Uncle
you're just
Jesse.
like-
I don't like that he came to mind. What?
Yeah, his name was Uncle Jesse, and he would just come in his sweatpants, and all he would watch was mother-daughter porn, and I don't know what that meant.
On a serious answer, I would not. I don't like that. I don't like the incest. I don't like twins and all that stuff. I feel like it's too incestuous. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah, it creeps me out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Marcus.
I know a dude who he fucked his ex-girlfriend's mom. That's winning. That's what you call winning.
I guess so. Yeah, you got the whole family line of
I think
women.
that's hot and
Same.
sexy and fun. Absolutely.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I like stepmother porn.
Stepmother porn. So like
That's
a stepson fucks his stepmother.
No. Mom comes in, fucks the stepdaughter's boyfriend, and then the stepdaughter comes in and says, "What's going on
Yo,
here?"
I better
and
have
she
sex
says,
with him.
"I'm gonna show you how to do it, little girl." And then they have a threesome, and it's fantastic.
That's
A
gross.
threesome with her daughter?
Stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter. Then it's not
Stepdaughter, totally
incestuous.
fine.
As long as you throw step in front of it, then it's fine.
Totally
still
fine.
feels weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
You
right.
guys shouldn't be looking at me like this.
No, I'm not judging you. That's fine.
They had a friend in college. It
Nice.
was sort of similar.
Uncle Jesse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle
It was
Jesse.
Uncle
was fine.
Jesse.
He works with computers now. Probably works for the NSA or
Can
something.
you imagine how crusty those pants were?
Oh, I can't imagine because they made a lot of noise when he walked.
No.
They were
He was just-
windbreakers after it.
Yeah, exactly. He was just sitting. I mean, he was just.
But like,
sat-
what
sat
is
there.
it? Was he into coming into his pants or just?
We
like,
looked
he
at his
just-
porno one time. We got into his computer. We just looked at his porn files. This was before Pornhub and all the streaming. This is like 2002.
Yeah, when you had to collect.
And you actually had to do it. And it was all mother-father shit. All mother-daughter,
I just don't
mother-son.
I don't even understand.
Weird, creepy,
how,
Holden McNeely shit.
Like, how did y'all stay friends with this dude?
Oh, we weren't
As
really
far
friends
as
with him. He
me.
just lived. It's college, you know. So
Yeah,
you just
it's
like live with
forced
random
to be
people.
around these
There was
weirdos.
another artist in the house who just pissed in jars and kept them under the sink.
What the fuck kind of place did you
Where
live?
did you go to
Eric was a
college?
very nice guy, though.
Where'd you go to college?
Oh, Wisconsin, UW Stout. This was at.
Every time the guy walks down the hallway, sounds like he's stepping on a bag of chips.
Yeah, exactly. So you know he's coming.
By the way,
you know?
we're forgetting the fact that this was Ben Kissel in college, so he was doing plenty of fucked up weird shit to add to
You
this.
were the normal one.
Shitting on the car.
I was
Yeah.
shitting on cars and stuff.
Shitting on cars
No,
and stuff.
that was in elementary school, middle school, and high school.
Middle school and elementary school, middle school, high school.
Whatever.
All of my entire
All of your
life.
childhood.
And now I do it now.
Yeah, whatever.
Except now it's subway cars.
Oh man, sometimes you just got to do it. It'll be fun. Marcus, what story were we even discussing?
We were talking
Alcohol.
We were talking about the alcohol one,
That's
and
right.
here's one interesting fact: is that they did this study only at one hospital in Baltimore.
Oh, it's Baltimore.
Yeah.
Studies. I'm throwing this out.
You don't like the study at all?
Yeah, one hospital in Baltimore.
I mean, it makes sense. The Steel Reserve thing makes sense. The
How much?
Budweiser-
Yeah, Baltimore's fucked.
How many people were there because of crack?
Well, they didn't ask the brands of crack. They only asked
There's only
brands
one
of
brand
beer.
of crack.
Yeah.
You know,
The good stuff.
the good stuff and the good stuff. The stuff you need and the better stuff.
Well, let's move over to Africa.
Oh, yeah. Just like Baltimore.
Yeah, this is gonna be fucked up.
A 10-year-old boy is battling for his life at Kamwenge Health Center, southeast Uganda, after a Kibale National Park chimpanzee bit off his buttocks.
What? He bit off his butt? So we have a shot off dick and a bit off butt in this episode?
I thought it was going to be worse. As soon as you said Uganda, I was like, well, it's going to be a warlord involved. And
Oh yeah, it's child prostitution.
yeah, something.
The monkey was a warlord.
And he did fuck the kid before he bit off his butt.
According to his friend who escaped, the chimpanzee attacked him from behind as he was moving from his home in Kahunge Parish, and when he tried to escape, it overpowered him and grabbed him before eating off his buttocks.
Eating off sounds a lot worse than biting off, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like he chewed.
Yeah,
Many
it takes a
different
minute
types.
to eat off a butt, a second to bite off
He had
a
a
butt.
fork and a knife and a napkin.
Yeah,
tucked in the
exactly.
collar.
Yeah. He ordered it.
He ordered the boy delivered to him by a bunch of zebras.
A bunch of zebras.
That's
Fucking
great.
bastard zebras.
Wait, what is there a zoo doing in Uganda?
It was a national park.
Or a national park? Oh, I thought you said zoo.
Yeah,
Isn't all of Africa like a national park?
I mean, kinda.
Yeah, I don't think you don't need a zoo in Uganda.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, his mother was shocked to hear that her only son had been eaten by the chimpanzee. She said, "At first, I thought that he had died, but when I reached the health center where he had been admitted, I realized that he had lost all the buttocks."
Oh, the buttocks. That's not the worst part of a human body to be eaten off. Would you rather lose an arm or a butt?
But how much of his asshole is gone?
None.
Yeah, I think it's
None.
just the meat around. It's just the
Meat.
buttocks.
Yeah, if anything else, it's fucking more open to fucking let your goose out easier.
Well, I feel like you
Let
can
your
get fake
goose
butt.
out.
You can get fake butt.
Yeah.
You can get a. I don't know if he's going to end up getting a fake
Well,
butt.
not
He
now.
probably
It's a
has.
long waiting
They'll put
list
paper
for a fake
towels
butt.
in there.
It's tough to get one here. I mean, that can't be too high on the plastic surgery list. A fake butt.
Yeah,
Fake
no,
butt?
it's huge lately. Butt implants for porn
Yeah.
stars and stuff. The,
Yeah.
butt
yeah, for
implants.
Not just for
huge.
porn stars. There's plenty of women are here in New York City that are getting the illegal butt injections and are dying.
Oh, really?
Well, there's a woman in Philadelphia. Yeah, there's a woman in Philadelphia who was just putting like rubber cement in them.
Yeah.
Rubber cement?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was rubber cement and just other concoctions that she
Why
whipped
are
up.
you so dumb?
Yeah,
You know,
like you
like-
can't just put foreign entities into your body and not expect consequences if you're doing it without any scientific knowledge.
I don't even like getting rubber cement on my hands when I'm using rubber
Yeah,
cement.
my cock
But
when I
have you thought
Or
of-
my
masturbate.
cock.
It would be so fun to smack a girl with rubber cement for an ass, and your hand just like stays in there like a seppuku pillow. You remember those? No, Sobakawa pillows. Yeah, that'd be pretty great. Dan, what kind of plastic surgery you want to get? What do you want to fix about you?
If I feel,
No, not personality
Yeah,
related or like mentally,
yeah,
just physically.
Physically, I've never been a fan of my face. I feel like my nose is
want a
an
face?
issue. Is an issue throughout my entire career, and I don't like it.
You think you're getting judged harshly because of your nose?
Yeah.
You got a fine nose.
Yeah, great nose. And by the way, when you get a nose job, you've also got to do your cheeks and your chin and your eyes because
It's a-
everything has to match
It's
up.
a slippery slope.
Yeah.
That's why
You should get calf implants.
I don't feel like I'm that kind of guy.
Slippery
Like I don't
slope.
feel like I don't feel like I would. I feel like it would look weird. Like if I had like giant calves,
Yeah,
it'd be
like really, really
Be great,
long
though.
yeah,
legs.
people would be like, why? How do he's not exercising correctly? Like that wouldn't be. I don't feel like it'd
The
be
rest
good.
of him is
Are
puny.
you Jewish, Danny?
I sure am.
You are. So maybe
Good
it's
for you.
because I think you have a
Congratulations.
normal sized nose.
Yeah, maybe.
I get asked if I'm Jewish quite often because I have kind of a schnauzer on me.
You've red hair and you're fucking
Yeah, how the
8
fuck
feet tall.
I get
I
asked
never thought that.
in Brooklyn. I've been asked like multiple times
Yeah,
in the
no
past
way.
2 weeks if I'm Jewish or not.
It's
Well,
those
but that's,
Hasid
but that's
hats
them
you keep
trying to
wearing.
recruit. That's not a. They don't really think you're Jewish.
What do they need a linebacker or something?
No,
Why do they
no,
want
they
me?
want you to like their religion.
Oh, I love their religion.
You want them in. Yeah, no, they just
Yeah.
want to recruit you, man. They want you to wear a suit, grow that thing out long.
Yeah.
I have also been asked if I was Jewish by those
By a
gentlemen.
stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
They
you're all
ask
sweaty.
everybody, man. I ain't got nothing to do with you. I have been.
They ask you if you're
personally.
Jewish?
No, I was offended that I wasn't.
Yeah, you were not
You
asked.
guys ever
I
seen
could
those
be
crazy
Jewish.
militant black Israelites in Times Square?
Oh yeah,
They're
great.
amazing.
They're
My
always right
first
outside the
roommate
MSG.
in New York was one of those.
Really?
Yeah, she was intense.
Yeah, they're very scary.
She used
They
to make
do
me
not
lentil
like white
soup,
people
though. She
very
was very
much.
fun.
So what do they do? I don't understand.
They just preach.
You know, they're the chosen Jews because they're black and they were the first people on earth.
And they
stuff.
scream about it?
Oh
Yeah, they're
Okay. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Soapbox we're talking here.
Oh yeah, they hate white people.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Ethiopian Jews.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but they're also being poisoned by white Jews. They're being what do you call that? You know what's happening with the women?
Right.
So they can't have babies.
Oh, sterilized.
They're being sterilized.
Yeah.
Really?
In Israel. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the
black
white Jews
Jews
are sterilizing the black Jews in Israel.
What?
Yep.
How is this real?
It's in the news.
No,
It is happening.
I don't
Danny,
buy
as
it.
a white Jew, why are you hurting Kevin's people?
Well, just to make Kevin a little bit more jealous, when they do around Sukkot ask you if you're Jewish, if you say yes, they give you fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, they just give
Or
you free fruit. You just
a
walk down the
donut.
street and they'll just give you a. I've
They
never
give
gotten
you
a
a
donut.
donut?
Yeah, they'll just give you like an apple. They'll
I
be
got
like,
a
apple Sukkot.
kebab.
Yeah,
A lamb, like kebab.
yeah. They just give you shit sometimes.
Oh, so homeless people just need to have a sign that just says "I'm Jewish."
Yeah.
And they'll just be surrounded by foods and fruits and
Absolutely.
donuts and things.
Yeah. All you gotta say
You
you're
guys
Jewish.
should have seen the look on Ed's face when I showed him the news article that, yes, Ethiopian Jews are being sterilized.
Oh yeah,
Ed,
we
give
talked
it
about
again.
it on Top Hat. There it is. That's a look.
He looks happy. He looks very happy.
I'm perplexed. How are they doing it?
And also the
They
Catholics have been
make
doing
her
it as
sit
well.
on a bottle of bleach or something?
They
No,
did.
don't
They
make her
put it
sit
in
a
a.
bottle of bleach.
Yeah, they injected into
That's
her
just what they
fucking
do
pussy.
to it's a shower.
They hid it in vaccines.
Really?
Yeah, that's what happens.
This is horrible.
It is horrible.
This
That's the
I
break.
don't agree with.
I do not agree with it.
Dear Israel.
Stop
I
sterilizing.
don't agree with your sterilizing the black Jews.
That's nice, Eddie.
Well, it's only the Ethiopian Jews, right?
Yeah.
Nothing's.
No.
That's what Jews need. We need more athletes.
You're not
This
Jewish,
Is
Ed.
breed them into it. Like half of me.
We got Amari Stoudemire, man. That was a big get.
That's the thing. Amari
Big
Stoudemire.
get.
We got-
Amari was the biggest get.
Oh my god, I couldn't believe when it happened. So excited.
How
to
did
have
you
him.
feel? Because for those that don't know, Amari Stoudemire is New York Nick. He's relatively terrible at this point because of bad knees. But he converted a couple of years back,
Huge get. Yeah, we
and the
couldn't-
Jews were happy with him.
Oh, so excited. He walks around Israel all the time. He looks monstrous compared to everyone else. Everyone looks confused because he has like a little posse with him too, and they look
Are
confused.
they Jewish with like little Jewish yarmulkes?
They look like they're going with it because they are part of the team.
Yeah, they need a paycheck.
But when he retires, I think those guys are all going to stop pretending that they're Jewish. They didn't look
Right.
as into it. He was like, "Oh wow," but like, you can see them in like the background pictures. Like,
Right.
I feel like if you're a Nick, you should be Jewish.
Sure, why not? It's a winning recipe.
Yeah.
Get in there. But yeah, Stoudemire's he's the Sandy Koufax and Amari Stoudemire. That's pretty much it.
yeah, no, it's been rough.
Whoopi Goldberg.
And Whoopi Goldberg. I mean,
She's a
softball.
linebacker.
Yeah, she's one. I've never seen Ray Lewis and Whoopi Goldberg in the same room together. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we're going to go from a national park to a zoo now.
Oh.
This is for you, Amber.
I
because
love it.
it's a zoo, but mostly Jackie, this one's for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Good.
got taken
But
away
it's for
from you.
both of us.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, it was had.
Ladies' night.
At the zoo.
Oh, God. Every night, right?
Get drunk and go to the zoo.
The people's
Cans and some animals.
The People's Park of Luho in the Chinese province Henan has an amazing African lion on exhibit for spectators.
Oh no, what's up with that lion?
But the most amazing fact about this proud creature is that it's actually a dog. As Agents France Pressy reports, the hoax was exposed when the dog started barking.
Oh, man, how long did they think this hoax could go on
They're
for?
such bad liars, man.
No.
When was the dog? When
like
did this last for like 20 seconds?
It was like a day.
Oh my god!
Okay, man, they charged 15 yuan to see this
a lot of money.
this lion dog. Well, I mean, it's $2.45.
That's good money
And
though.
it's a Ryan. No, it's Ryan.
It's barking now.
So, Jackie, I'm gonna read a quote from the visitor, and I want you to translate it for me.
Okay.
The zoo is absolutely cheating us.
Oh, ooh, me no Rick. zoo with dog as lion.
It's like she's still speaking English. Though.
They are trying to disguise the dogs as lions.
Ooh, that Ryan. He barking.
I don't like it.
He look like.
I mean,
Jackie.
Why do you say always
she's
have to
no
start
longer
by going,
hungover or sick. The racism
like,
brought
what are
her
they
right
taking
out
a
of it.
shit whenever they're being interviewed?
I can't tell you how many
the thing that
times I
happens.
fucking order a spare ribs. And I'm like, $5.95.
I mean, it'll happen. Okay, Happy Jackie. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I can't. I shouldn't.
Well, you can finish it if you want to finish it.
No, I was gonna go on and on about beef with broccoli and.
Well, do the beef and broccoli thing. We'll just get through it. Should we just order? I'll have a general salad.
Oh man, I wish.
This shit will never end well for you, man. Yeah, I realize the more people listen to this show, that means the more by chance Asians listen to this show. You were offending a lot of people.
They
There's
don't
a full
listen to the
army
show.
coming
It's
at you.
fine.
No, they listen to the show. We love our Asian listeners very,
Yes.
very
They
much.
listen to
Very much
everything.
And
They're
always
running the
remember,
world
we
now.
do this out of
true.
respect and kindness and love for
Out of
all
the-
people.
Out of all the countries that listen to us, Japan is number 7.
That's right.
Wow.
What?
Yeah,
Sure.
the Japanese love us.
Jackie, say thank you to the Japanese.
Ooh, thank you, Japan. Oriental land of the free.
That's very nice. The Oriental
They're
land.
Oriental, right?
Yeah, sure. That was great.
Well, this is not the only instance of animal impersonation in China. Another zoo painted dogs black and white to make them look like pandas.
Not even
using dogs like this. They don't look. They look nothing like a dog.
This thing from a panda thing.
You
Oh
can't
my
just.
god! I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna buy a dog and paint it black and white. I'm like, no, it's my panda. Yeah, no, it's my panda.
I mean, Amber, what animal should you use if you don't have a panda to actually look like a panda? It's certainly not a dog.
A stuffed panda.
Yeah, sure.
At
And just
least.
be like,
An
it's
animatronic
quiet.
panda.
Yeah. You take a panda, you rip out all its bones, fill it with a robot skeleton.
Sure. That work. Even a man in a panda suit would make a better
say,
panda.
why wouldn't you just do a man?
It's a little
So much easier. Paint a man like a panda. You're
Yes.
closer.
Yeah. These dogs are being used and abused. What about just a dog? You know, dogs are cute on their own.
Well, they said the reason why they tried to pass off the dog as a lion because they sent the lion to a breeding facility and they didn't want to lose their main attraction.
Oh, I see. They didn't want to take the day off.
Yeah, they said the African lions will be back. Jackie?
Oh, don't worry. We have the dog back soon.
That's right. That's good.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Done, right?
Put a cap on it.
You
Put
know
a
what they
cap
did
on
with the when it was over? They took the dog and they just shot it in the head.
Yeah.
That is what happened because it barked, and they told it it's sad that it barked.
That's not
it's
That's
definitely
not rough.
cult.
It's roar.
Yeah. It's tough for a dog to act like a lion. It doesn't even know it's a dog.
They must have dog scouts going out there. Be like, that dog could be a giraffe.
Make it a giraffe.
Make that dog a zebra.
Yeah, it's like how clowns make balloon animals here. They're just like, that dog can be whatever you want it to be. The same way you can make a balloon whatever you want it to be.
Yep.
Anyway, we've stopped recording. The show is over.
Well, let's come on back to the United States.
Yay, thank Lord.
A tambourine player was tased during a church service in Oklahoma.
Good!
Oklahoma County. 50-year-old Vicky Sue Bayersdorfer went too far. Yeah. Ugh. Oklahoma County Sheriff's Department spokesman Mark Myers said, quote, "Nobody could pay attention to the sermon or what was going on, so that's when our deputy was able to take care of the situation. A woman was apparently playing a tambourine too loudly during a Wednesday night service. When she refused to stop, the woman was escorted out by an off-duty county sheriff's deputy. Myers said he had to physically escort her outside the church. Once outside, she broke free from the deputy and tried to go back inside. There became a physical confrontation. According to the arrest report, the deputy was forced to pepper spray and tase the unruly woman."
That's ridiculous.
He said, she was not filled with the Holy Spirit. She was not being very Christianly, and this is why the folks decided to get her out as soon as possible.
God, how bad at the tambourine do you have to be to get pepper sprayed?
I mean, pretty goddamn
church.
frantic. Yeah, she must have been playing
What
that
kind of a
thing awful.
shitty person brings an instrument to church?
Well, you know, she was really getting into the praise.
They hire a band.
Yeah. I just don't know if this woman needed to be tased and pepper sprayed. I mean, she was just drunk playing a tambourine, right?
She was staggering and had slurred speech. They found pain medication on her. She was all fucking oxy up.
She's all hopped up. I mean, I don't know, Amber. I feel like people have acted crazier at church. I mean, this sounds like she was just acting like a traditional evangelical.
Yeah.
You know, really getting filled with the Holy Spirit. I mean,
Sounds normal.
a lot of those people do a lot of meth.
Absolutely.
I mean, they do. A lot of Christians who go to these churches just get hopped up on drugs, and they go and praise the Jesus, and then they see him, and you know that's.
You know, it's kind of funny. Have you've watched video of people getting tased, right? It's
Yeah,
a
it's
fun
wonderful.
thing to do. You
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
it all the
it's
time.
blast.
I love to watch it.
Yeah.
And when people do get tased, it's very like how people react when they think they've been hit with the Holy Spirit, like in some sort of
That is
evangelical
true.
thing. You shake or you drop to the floor and you shake wildly. I don't know. Maybe it's like a
Do you think that's what they're actually doing to people that are like
I
speaking
think
in
if they're
tongues?
not, they should fucking start.
Yeah.
Or they fucking don't have cocks on their fucking bodies.
What?
What's
I
that?
don't know.
What happened to the cocks on the bodies?
I'm hard.
Yeah. What?
You're hard now.
I don't know.
Just got hard.
Sure.
I just don't understand why they had the taser.
Yeah, he's a man taking down a lady.
She's an
and
old
he's
woman.
An old woman, and
Drag
he's a
her out of the
cop.
church.
I
Yes.
mean, you always just back in the day they would just let that old girl like go back in the backyard and keep on playing her tambourine.
Yeah.
Well, they brought her. They got her out of the church, but she
she's
kept
fine.
trying to go back inside over and over again. The guy just lost patience with her.
Cuff her feet together.
They should
Yeah,
have thrown
shuffle his feet.
snakes at her.
And he pepper sprayed her, then he tased her.
That's what's
a lot of
crazy to
work.
me.
Whoa.
Like, how was she not debilitated by the pepper spray? This guy was a
Holy
fucking
Spirit.
pussy, wasn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Of course he was.
Dude, my ex-girlfriend got, well, not tased, but she got by a big-ass bouncer in Tallahassee. She got pepper sprayed. just out there acting crazy.
Oh man, and that
She
hurt.
sounds lovely.
Yeah. She was a good person.
That's not so bad.
All right, I'm going to show you guys a picture of Vicky Sue Bayersdorfer. This is the woman in question.
She's hot.
Well, again, she was
looks
methed
like-
out of her mind.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
pretty though.
Well, she probably used to be pretty.
Yeah, like she could be pretty, but she's full of such darkness and like horror that I feel like that it comes out in
That's
her
why
weird
she went
expression.
to church.
I got a guy pepper sprayed once.
Yeah, how did
Oh,
that
yeah?
go?
I did that once. Yeah, I felt bad. I felt horrible about
You
it.
got him pepper sprayed?
Kind of.
How did you do that?
He was walking down the street. All I saw, I looked up, and I saw two guys arguing, and then a guy punched another guy in the face.
Okay.
And the other guy started yelling, and he got punched hard. He went down, he got up, and he was like, "Fuck you!" And they started running after each other. So I called the police, because I wasn't getting involved, but I wanted them to help. And then they came in, and they, the guy who'd been punched, they came, and he was like, "You're going to get mad at me!" And so he was being standoffish, and so with an open wound on his face, they pepper sprayed him. And I caused that, and I just stood there feeling horrible.
Did they know you? Did he look at you right after and was like,
He had no idea.
You did this to
Oh
me.
no! I hid. I was.
Yeah,
I felt horrible. It did not go.
Screamed.
Oh my! He was in the amount of pain he must have
Pepper
been in
spray and an open wound? I can only imagine.
I can't even imagine what he was going through.
That's phenomenal.
Totally my fault.
Yeah.
Totally
How
my
was it
fault.
totally your fault?
Because I called the police. The police. They probably. Well, I felt like I
They
was
would have
doing the
worked
right
it out.
thing.
Yeah, they were close to just sitting down and talking it out.
They were gonna probably hurt each other more. But damn, pepper sprayed in the face with an open. No matter what would have happened next, it would have been better for that dude.
Hell.
You're such
Yeah.
a better person than me. Whenever I see a fight, I just yell, "Fight, fight, fight!" There's a fight.
I usually
watch the fight.
I've watched a fight before, but this was one where I was like, these two. It felt like neither party wanted a part of this. They both were going a little crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt bad.
I think that's
Shouldn't
great.
have done it.
I would love to see it.
He also went to jail. You should feel bad about that too.
I felt bad about that, but that's the least of that story for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I felt terrible.
It's definitely the pepper spray situation in the open wound. That really blows ass.
Only
When
time.
you join the military, one of their not initiations but training things is you get pepper sprayed the fuck out of. Like you're put into this tiny
Cops too. Cops get pepper sprayed.
yeah,
Yeah.
tiny room, and then they just fill it with pepper spray, and you come out just vomiting and crying and just snot. And that's why when pepper spray doesn't really work for like hard criminals, because if you've been a prisoner or if you've been in the military or whatever, you pepper spray them and whatever, who cares? They'll just knock it out of your hand. and then fuck you in the ass.
Then you can relate to your wife when you come home after a long day and she's crying and full of snot and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're not there enough. It's similar. It's similar to being pepper sprayed.
Does being sick make you really sad too?
No, man.
Nah, this is the fucking laid back, easy podcast,
I'm not,
Marcus. I don't know if you can handle this right now, but we're fucking being easy right now.
Yeah,
I'm not sad. I literally can't verbalize certain words that I want to verbalize.
Like what words?
Those are the words. I told you I couldn't do it.
God.
Yeah, sad.
I'm fucking grossed out right now.
I'm trying my best. My brain is all scrambled.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of eggs up there. I do. I'm sick. I'm telling you.
Sad to watch.
I'm ill. I think I have a tumor.
We'll see.
We'll wait it out. We'll wait it out.
It'll
be fine. All right, we got one more story before we get to our segment.
Should I change? Should I get beer? I'll get beer.
I'll get you some.
Go get some beer, and then I'll get my energy. My energy's down.
I think you're doing great.
I'm sick, Dan.
I know, but I think you're doing wonderful, man.
I think he's doing good, but
I've been
he's
trying
scaring me and making me sad too.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you've been making some very sad statements.
You're depressing the shit out of everyone, Ben.
I'm not. I don't think I am.
Tell us a happy memory of yours.
You know what? I actually did have a happy memory. The other day, I went to a New York Knicks game when the New York Knicks were playing the Chicago Bulls, and it was 1995, and it was at.
Do you say the other day?
Yeah, and well, technically, it wasn't the other day. It wasn't this one, and it was the day back in 1995, and maybe 1996. And Michael Jordan made his return, and he was still wearing number 45, but I didn't like Michael Jordan. I was a New York Knicks fan. And we got to the stadium, and there was only 3 tickets. My father thought he bought 3 tickets, but my dad thought he bought 4 tickets, but he only bought 3 tickets. And anyway, long story short, my dad just sat in the car and listened to the game and let us watch the game.
Oh, wow. So sounds like your dad wanted some fucking peace and quiet.
Yeah. That could be. Maybe it was all a large ruse to get us out of the van.
Uh-oh, looks like how do you not just praying you get kidnapped.
Possible.
I guess I don't have to hang out with my 3 faggot sons tonight.
Well, Dad, I'm not gay, Dad. I've just got talent.
How did they find the car?
What's that?
When he left.
Oh, yeah. No, he did park very far away. Like in another state.
I moved it twice.
Yeah. No, he definitely didn't want us in there. But that was a nice memory.
That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the Knicks win?
No, they lost by 1 fucking point because I swear to God, because Michael Jordan had this amazing layup at the end, and it was just awful. And
see Michael Jordan hit a game winner?
Yeah.
Fuck Michael Jordan. John Starks is where it's at. Everybody knows Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason.
What about Larry Bird?
He's none of these people I've heard of.
So don't worry about Larry Bird.
Larry Bird's fun.
It was a great. I love that.
He
time
looks
in the
like
Knicks.
you.
It was a phenomenal time.
Anyway,
How many championships did they win?
the New York Knicks, they've won 2 championships.
But during that time,
they, it was tough because there was a bunch of competition out there.
yeah.
Like
so they
Michael
weren't
Jordan?
as good as, say, the Chicago Bulls.
No, they weren't as good as the Bulls because he was on HGH,
What's that, HGH?
human growth hormone.
Michael Jordan?
Yeah, absolutely.
No way.
Yeah, and he was gambling too.
I mean, I know he was gambling. He
all
wasn't
know
on
he's gambling.
That's why his
HGH.
fucking father got shot.
Yeah,
you know who has
we
a
all
dad?
know his father got shot dead.
Patrick
'cause he
Ewing
was
still has a
gambling.
dad.
Who?
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah?
Do you want to call his dad? You could. He's still alive.
He'd be a good get for the Jews.
Oh, Patrick Ewing.
I would love Patrick Ewing to
Holy
become a Jew.
Christ. You don't want him, Danny?
No, I love him.
Danny. Okay, Danny.
he'd be great.
The top 5 black gets for the Jews.
I mean, it's
Jay-Z, number 1.
Ooh.
no.
That would make
We
sense.
got the arts. We don't need arts help.
That's right. You need to
We
diversify.
Go sports.
That's right.
I would
That's
go
right.
probably 4 out of 5 would be sports related.
All right, who we got?
I mean, probably.
Edie Amin.
Tiger Woods.
Al Sharpton. Tiger Woods hasn't been relevant forever. Al Sharpton.
Martin Luther King.
He's dead.
Oh, the guy from Nova.
What?
The guy from Nova.
Oh yeah,
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He's
Oh.
great.
No, so what's the final? What's the list?
I mean, it's got to be like LeBron. I mean, like,
Yeah, of course, you want LeBron.
Like, I basically just want to go with a team. Like, I just want LeBron. I feel like I'd want.
Sure.
I'd want to go with like a Brady. I'd probably
Tom
want
Brady's
Brady.
white though.
You
Yeah,
said
it
only
has to be
black.
black.
people?
Yeah,
I
black.
Oh, you guys are full of whites.
He does.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
sweet, yeah.
Well, I'd go Robert Griffin III just because I'm a Redskins fan. I think.
Oh, that's a great,
Robert Griffin would be a
good
good
choice.
one.
Yeah, we'd love him. I mean, it's just going to be athletes.
Dan
Just-
Marino.
yeah. White
He is
though.
White.
Yeah.
But he is from Pittsburgh.
Wrote me though when I was a kid. Never, always will love him for that.
He
What? Dan Marino?
Dan Marino's a fucking gentleman and a.
All right. Okay. All right.
Right.
We know what Dan Marino does for this country.
Kevin, we're discussing the top 5 black people that the Jewish people must convert.
Dan, what the fuck? How is
I don't know. Tom Brady was brought up as well. Dan Marino. These very, very white people.
Kevin Barnett. You got to convert
Would
him.
you want KB in your
We don't need any
tribe?
more comedians, is what he was saying.
Yeah, no, we don't need any help in the arts.
Yeah.
But with that said, he's a cool person, so I enjoy Kevin.
Pretty cool guy, man. Got a lot of friends, man. A lot of people try to text me and stuff, man. A lot of people try to call me all the time, man. You know, it's just tough, man. I got a lot of friends, man.
I've heard
See,
that.
that's the Barnett story I'm talking about.
Don't think it's
Except that
true.
usually ends with like, hey, I got a lot of friends, got a lot of people and stuff. Anyway, she's dead, and then like that's a Barnett story, and then you don't know what happened in the middle.
It's all lies.
It's just
You know, it's like when he says, "Oh, I get a lot of women."
I get a lot of women. I go to the thing. Anyway, I'm going to jail. You're
He
just
gets
like, what
women.
happened?
You got a woman that got pepper
different
sprayed.
Yeah.
So what do we? What is? Why?
Oh, USA, right? We got one more story.
Yep,
Let's
back here
do
in
it.
the United States, a 12-year-old South Carolina boy is receiving some well-deserved praise after saving his neighborhood from an alligator on the loose.
Oh, wow.
The boy, Joey Maffo, took matters into his own hands in what can only be described as the world's most epic beatdown of a reptilian foe when his neighborhood in Hilton Head was in trouble.
Hilton Head's great. Great vacation place.
Good. Like a superhero descending from the skies, Maffo took on the villainous gator after his neighbor, 50-year-old Tamara Shattuck, was attacked while walking her 2 dogs Wednesday and got a nasty bite on her foot. Investigator Maffo needed only a day and the help of his grandpa, Joe Maffo, to track down the attacker. 4 hours after finding its lagoon lair, Joey wrangled in the 8-foot-long, 180-pound critter.
Oh my.
68-year-old Joe Maffo told ABC News, I went down and just let Joey fight it and hold it until it got to 16 feet out where I could reach it. I stood at the edge of the water and pulled out with a pole and put it around its neck and pulled it up to the shore, and then he pulled the rope tight. I got on the gator and he came over and taped it.
This kid put tape around a gator's fucking mouth.
He's a champion.
I love it.
I mean, it's not just a 12-year-old boy, but it's a 12-year-old boy and a 68-year-old man
That's
working
awesome.
together to take down an 8-foot gator.
That is
an
a
adorable
movie.
story.
That is a great movie.
They're both going to go to prison soon, but it's.
And this kid has been, I read another story about him, he's been doing this with gators for 3 years now.
What?
Wow.
Since he was 9 years old, he's been attacking and wrangling up gators.
Well, at least helping out.
I think that's amazing.
I'd blow that 9-year-old.
I mean, seriously, you want to fuck the 9-year-old?
Yeah.
Get on in there with him. I guess that's
How many on top of the gator? I would fuck someone on top of a gator.
on top of an alligator.
As long as it was like the mouth was all covered up.
Yeah. Rip its teeth out.
Yeah. Rip its teeth out.
Are you going to be on top or on the bottom?
Probably on top so I can look at it.
So you can look at the alligator's eyes looking
Yeah.
back at you, but then you also like fucking
And then in my
it.
head it's like I'm fucking the alligator.
You want to fuck an alligator?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Fucking alligator then.
They're powerful.
Yeah, where would I put my
Why's
pussy?
some guy got to get involved in all this?
Get on in there. It's like one
How
of those-
big are
what is it,
alligator
Sibian?
dicks?
I mean, it's an 8-foot alligator, so it's got to be a pretty good sized dink.
Yeah, what are alligator penises? Can we get a
Yeah,
read
of
on
course.
that?
Yeah.
I would just want to know what they look like. Are they barbed? Are they, how does that work?
There's got to be some weird
I'm
shit.
sure they're slimy. Have you ever fucked a alligator wrestler?
What are we looking at?
No, but my sort of uncle or like a friend of the family does.
An alligator penis looks like a combination. It looks like a vagina
vagina.
with a huge clit.
Damn.
Yeah. It looks like a dick is growing out of a vagina.
That looks like China. I don't know if
Yeah, I
anyone's
was going to
seen
say
it.
China. Yeah, I gave an award to her. Marcus and I gave an award to her at a porn award.
It was
show.
real fun.
Oh, man.
That's an
China
amazing
the
look.
wrestler, we should specify, not the country.
Oh, I was like,
Of
what?
course, yeah.
I love this picture of a cartoon gator with a fucking rock hard dick.
Stipples the gator.
Oh, Stipples the gator is a rock hard set of nuts.
Yeah, cartoon alligator with a cartoon penis.
He's standing up. He's a big old dinosaur guy. He's got a little collar around his neck with a chain. It says Stipples.
That's fun. That's great. Little jail gator.
It's a fun thing to see on the internet.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad whatsoever. So you never fucked an alligator wrangler? But I
No.
would imagine that most ladies would like to have sex with a man who could beat up an alligator, especially a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I know a guy that's like kind of in my family. He like wrangles alligators. He's done it before, and he talk like this. Like, y'all go down, we're gonna bait the catfish sign, y'all.
and what does that mean?
Like that's how he speaks, and he's like very
But what did you
leathered,
just tell us?
leathered skin, very simple man, Led Zeppelin style. I don't know. I'd fuck the 8-year-old version of him.
Well, that's good. That's interesting.
Already
I would definitely,
Fuck kids, everybody.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you feel like it.
If I were to
Yeah,
get
well,
plastic surgery, I would make my neck smaller.
That's a good choice.
That is a really
that's
good
not bad.
choice.
Good one.
If I were to get plastic surgery, I would make my butt smaller.
If someone gave me free plastic surgery, I would make your neck smaller.
I think if that 12-year-old
Thank you.
kid saw
That's
you,
a good friend, man.
Yeah, that is a good
That's
friend.
love, man. That's love.
if
and
that
kindness.
12-year-old kid saw you holding, he would just instinctively tie up your fucking mouth with some duct tape.
But see, it would be great though if someone ever tried to decapitate me. I'd get to laugh at them for like a really long time while they did it until they finally got through. You know?
Right? Yeah, that's totally true.
Holden can't hang out with alligator wranglers because they just tie him up all the time.
Yeah, I would love to watch, like, if you got captured by Al Qaeda and they wanted to behead you on video, and
Yeah,
the
just
US,
watch
you're
them
just
try
like,
to do it.
You know,
And
the
they would
US
make
is
it
like,
on
we
the
don't
Al
want
Qaeda
him.
blooper reel, you know? It'd be
Yeah.
like, boy, yo, yoing, you know? Like, oh, this is a silly
We
guy.
couldn't behead him, you know.
Every meal Holden has is fed to him from a rope from a bridge.
Yeah. That's the way he demands it. You know?
Holden can't hang out near no lakes. It scares everybody.
It's very, very sad. Get out of the water. Get out of the water.
And speaking of which, it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
It's time for a lightning round.
God, I hate you.
All right, so lightning round. Everyone just give really fast answers. We're going to start with Kevin for this one. We'll probably like change up who it starts with. Pass it to the left. And yeah, just try to
Same
say
question for everybody?
Same question for everybody. We're going to go in a circle. Marcus is going to say give the points out, and then we'll do another one, all right?
All right, sounds great.
All right, so number one question for lightning round. Kevin, are you ready?
Yeah, sure, man.
Place that no one should go.
Fucking Cuba.
All right, Ben.
Our house.
North Korea.
Stepdad's trophy room.
Outside.
Africa.
Stepdad's trophy room.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that was a good one.
That was a good
Like
one.
apple to apples.
That was a good one. All right, this time let's start with Ed.
All right.
Okay, we'll keep going to the left.
So that means Kevin's next after me.
Yes.
Okay.
Which president has the worst ass?
Oh, Taft.
Okay.
That's a fucking Obama, man. It sucks.
All right.
I'm going to go with Garfield.
Okay.
FDR, he wasn't able to work out.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
President Flat Ass.
Forgot about the 22nd president.
Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Who we go with?
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yes! Very good. Very good. All right. Jackie, gonna start with
Yeah,
you this
Taft
time.
probably
man.
had a great ass.
Yeah.
I imagine that, man.
I think Obama has a nice ass.
Oh, come on. It's tiny and weird.
Yeah, no, but it's like tight basketball
Constantly
ass.
spanked by Michelle.
Yeah, it's not right, man. It's not representative
Tight.
of our people, man.
Yeah. You.
All right. This is gonna be a two to three worder. Okay.
Oh,
Actually, honestly, it can be as long as you want.
Thanks.
okay.
Yeah. The best phrase to Google for the best results. A phrase to Google.
Yummy, yummy squirt.
Cunts get fucked.
Okay.
Jappy Zebrowski.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, Jappy Zebrowski.
That's good. Best, well, wouldn't, I
Lightning.
would love to eat there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good.
Soldiers surprising people.
Crazy stuff coming at you.
Ooh, that's good.
That is good.
Very nice.
Ben's gonna get that one.
Yeah.
Because then we're gonna find good places to eat.
That's right.
Fine, and Kissel, we're going to start with you on this one.
Sure.
Okay. What two animals should fuck? Quick, lightning.
I know it.
Quick, lightning.
Anteater and then a zebra.
Okay,
I
anteater
already
and
said
zebra.
zebra though earlier.
Panda and a dog.
All right.
A duck and Ben Kissel.
But a duck isn't an animal, is it?
A grasshopper and a cat.
Okay. It's like a cat-sized grasshopper and a cat, or literally a tiny grasshopper and a cat.
Like a tiny grasshopper and a cat.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
Grizzly bear and a crocodile.
You watch too many animal videos.
That sounds like a beautiful combination. Leopard and a goose.
Leopard and a goose. What are we doing?
Man, this is the hardest one so
This
far.
is a bit of a doozy.
All right, what do you guys think? Leopard and a goose, or crocodile and a cat and a cricket?
What? I don't get it for a grizzly bear and a crocodile.
I like
That's pretty
grizzly bear.
good.
It's gonna tear up
Pretty good.
I mean, a cricket's an insect. Isn't it an animal?
You know, I'm gonna go with leopard and goose.
Yeah, I think so. I think that would be fun.
I like a good spotted goose.
It would be great.
A gooper.
Yeah.
A gooper.
All right, so we did 4 rounds. What do we? Who at this point is in? Who has points? Because it's a tiebreaker round with the people who have points.
Oh no.
I mean, this is a surprising one.
I have no points.
You're out, Eddie.
I'm out.
Out.
You're out. You're the only one.
Tiebreaker round.
Usually
My
does
answers are
fairly
better.
well. But
Yeah,
he
and
doesn't.
Jaws
I'm
is out as well.
I'm out here as well. I went with practical answers. I just want to say all my answers were spot on for what you wanted.
That's true. If this was a real
Panda
situation.
is a wonderful animal, but it's too ferocious. You put that with a dog. Now pandas are finally sweet, and we can all play with them.
I agree completely.
I think you're right. It's just a weird.
But I am
little
not a
plan.
practical man.
Clearly, because you went with the ha-ha.
A gooper.
I went with the gooper.
All right.
All right, so we got a tiebreaker question.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right. So whoever wins this one wins the game. The 4 of you.
I hate the one that I have down.
Okay.
Okay.
I hate it too.
You haven't. Look at it and tell me if I should do it or not. It's the one on the bottom.
Oh,
I almost cheated.
Do you think that's good?
Yeah.
No, it's not good.
No.
You want to come up with one real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you give the final one, Ed.
Best way to kill Holden.
Who's going?
Kevin goes first.
Who has points?
These 4 right here: Kevin, Ben,
Here we
Jackie,
go.
and Amber.
Okay, great. So it starts with Kevin like it did in the beginning, and we'll go around.
Best way to kill Holden: drown him in his own grease.
Yes. Great. Next.
Don't pay any attention to him.
Awesome. Next.
Fill his ass with gator cum.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Skin him from the neck down.
Ooh, that would take a year and a day.
I
my
know.
sister.
And then we'll take all the.
Yikes.
We'll take the skin and we'll while he's still alive, and we'll hang it. We'll dry it and we'll make drapes.
Yeah.
Well, she got to say a lot
I was gonna
more.
say take away his heating rock.
Yeah, that's
You know, Eddie, since you weren't in the running, you get to pick the winner.
Oh, really?
It can't be yourself.
Can we do one more round of ways to
Let's
kill
do
Holden?
one more.
Can that be my winner?
that's it.
Kevin, go.
He has to listen to himself speak for 20 hours.
Holy Christ. His mother has to tell him that she never wanted him.
Ooh, Danny, go ahead. Get in here.
Oh, God, no, I wasn't ready.
Eat his own dick.
Eat his own dick.
There you go.
That's a good, you said that in Ed's voice
Thanks
too,
so
Danny.
much.
That was perfect.
I contort him to take a shit in his own mouth.
Yeah, great.
Take off his glasses.
That's a
Take
good
off his
one.
glasses. There you go.
I almost think we need
Trip
one
and
more.
fall, supposedly.
I give it to Amber.
All right, Amber wins.
Nelson.
All right. Torting your own shit. I like to see that.
Not bad.
Can you do that?
Sure.
Oh, he died. He is dead.
It's like a snail. That's what
All
they
right,
do.
that's Jackie Zebrowski, Ed Larson, Holden McNeely, Kevin Barnett. Thank you for being here, and
Thanks for having me.
Amber and Danny
Thank you.
and Marcus, and I am Ben. Hail Satan, then.
Hail Satan.
Good prayer up top, Marcus.
Thank you.